much fun. That was Acahub. They're creating a space where anyone, no matter their experience level, can connect through music, build confidence, and rediscover the joy of singing together. Joining us now is founder and music director Robert Lee to share how it all works and why now is the perfect time to jump in. Robert, welcome to Live in the Bay.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, it's so fun. I love the video there. I want to start with what is Acahub?
Acahub is a landing place for any singer who wants to sing. It started with kind of me building the community that I wanted for myself. When I moved to the Bay Area in 2017, I found it really hard to find an a cappella group to join. Didn't know the people, even though I had plenty of experience in the past. And so I wanted to create something that could bring singers together, bring people who want to sing together, people who are already singing together, and kind of create a community around this art form of a cappella.
Yeah, incredible. And so how did you first start out? What did you do?
So I actually inherited my first event from this guy named Richmond, who used to run these, like, anybody who wants to come and sing for 3 hours, will learn one song from start to finish event. And before I did it, there were 2 or 3 others. But after I inherited the event, we started kind of doing these, as I said, anybody who wants to come can come and sing for, come learn a song at the beginning and then rehearse it over 2 hours and then sing at the end. It started out just with like 20, 30 people, and now we're breaking 100 pretty much every time.
Wow.
And you see these big crowds kind of circling around each other, dancing with each other, smiling at each other. It's really turned into a community.
Incredible. Yeah, it looks like everyone's having so much fun. So who should be coming out to this?
Really, truly anybody. We have everybody from shower singers, casual shower singers, or people who really don't think they can sing, but really just want to have a good time, all the way to people who've sang for 4+ years in the most competitive a cappella groups in the country. Think Pitch Perfect alumni, right? And the great thing about the one-day choir format is that we bring people of all different experiences together, and they can all support each other because we're all working together to create this amazing song and this amazing experience.
Yeah, so much fun. What would you say to a beginner who's never done this before, but it looks so much fun and they want to join in?
We, as adults, are so good at talking ourselves out of doing things when we feel like we're not good at them.
Yeah.
And I was a voice coach before doing this full-time. And I had so many singers come to me saying, oh, I really want to do karaoke more, or I really want to perform with a band, or audition for a choir, but I don't know how to sing. And so I'm going to take voice lessons until I feel like I can sing. But the truth is that we've all been singing since we came out of the womb.
Yeah.
I have a 2-month-old at home now, and all the coos that he's making, I consider them all singing. And so what I would say to anybody who's starting out, who doesn't feel like they have a voice, is come to a one-day choir, experience what it's like to be in the community, to be a voice among so many. You'll feel supported all the way through, and you might surprise yourself with how awesome everything can feel.
Yeah, so much fun. You just mentioned the community, and this is something that you created because you wanted community.
Yes.
How has this really just inspired you and kind of affected you to bring this community together?
Well, I didn't have a community when I first came to the Bay Area, as I said, right? And throughout my entire life, I joined choir when I was 5 years old, and singing was the one thing that had happened all the way through my life. And the longest stretch, actually, that I was not singing was when I first moved to the Bay Area. So it took me 3 months to find my first a cappella group to join. And what's inspiring me today is seeing the belonging that we can create. At the beginning, it was more just like, I want to find people to sing with.
Yeah.
And now it's belonging, it's fulfillment, it's inspiring people to reconsider their careers and what matters in life. I've had a couple people in my community actually decide to quit their jobs and pursue music full-time.
Wow.
And I feel very proud of that, but also a huge sense of responsibility to give them the opportunities that might lead to success in the future for them.
Yeah, incredible. What have you seen from the community? How has it inspired and shaped them for the better?
I think the community has grown, right, from this small group of friends to now every time we do an event, we get a whole bunch of strangers into the room. And what's inspiring to me is seeing people of all different backgrounds be able to connect over this shared thing. And I think in this world today that is so divided and so lonely, we really need more spaces like this to create that sense of belonging and community among people.
You really get a sense of just all the joy from the videos with everyone singing together and just going about the room. You really sense that joy just taking a peek of that. How can people get involved and join in and have all the fun with you?
So I would say the first thing to do would be to go on our calendar. So you can head to luma.com/Acahub to check out our upcoming events. We have one this coming weekend, which is it's just going to be a big one-day choir of a 2000s classic called No Air. We're doing another one in mid-month of It's Gonna Be May. Of course it's gotta be May.
It's gonna be May.
But yeah, we're doing these one-day choirs twice a month now up in the city. We're looking at venues also in the peninsula to get involved. But if you want to do something a little bit deeper, a little more intense, we do a cappella singing retreats as well. So imagine taking all the beginners and putting them in a house together with a professional director who will guide you through the entire process. Or taking 12 singers who've all sang at the highest levels of collegiate a cappella, haven't done so in a while. We put them all in a house together with a professional director. We have them sing, and yeah.
So many different experiences. Well, Robert, I just want to thank you for joining us. This is so much fun. We appreciate you.